I'm ready.
Hey guys, hey everyone. Hi PSG Fan Club Toronto.
How are you doing?
Score.
How's everyone doing?
Good. How are
Excellent.
you?
Good to see you again. Good to see you back. Good to see you smiling. Good to see everyone.
Oh, Joseph is not driving today.
Hope you found the parking place.
How are you guys?
Good,
Excellent.
good
How are
to
you
see
doing?
you.
Missing you a lot.
Yeah. It's so
Oh,
nice
How's
to be
everything?
all back together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
la famille,
oui, toujours.
la familia. Good to see you guys. So Montpellier against
Yeah.
Paris Saint-Germain away in Montpellier in the south of France. Nice weather. Paris Saint-Germain coming back, getting ready for another win to put our one more toe closer to the Liga title.
Yeah.
Exciting team put out by Luis Enrique. We're going to talk about that. First of all, Joseph wasn't with us last time. Tell us, Joseph, how's it going in your fan club? How are things going in Lebanon?
Yeah, everything is okay. Fan club still ongoing. Very excited now, especially after the qualification and the draw with against Basha. So we are very, very much excited. Very much excited, of course.
What qualification are you talking about? Coupe de France
Ah,
or Champions League or
everywhere,
All
you
of them.
know?
everywhere, everywhere, everywhere.
That's so
That's
true.
cool.
That's so true. Let's talk a bit about that as well, but let's go through the team first.
Yeah.
Today's.
I do that.
So I don't know if you guys can see the starting 11 here.
We can
Um,
see us.
yeah.
You can see yourself.
11.
That's not good when you see yourself. Let's see.
It is though.
Technical
But
difficulties. There you go. How about now?
loading.
It's loading.
Yes.
Yeah. We can see
There we
it.
go.
It's perfect.
We did it. All right. Donnarumma in goal. No surprises. Our defense. Beraldo.
I love this guy.
Very
I'm
nice.
sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. Clean sheet. Damn it.
There you go. Once again, clean sheet. Always clean sheet with Olivier. But yeah, Hernandez instead of Nuno Mendes on the left, resting the kid that was injured the whole year, almost 10 months. I think it's a good choice. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's nice. Interesting.
And also, I feel this team is a lot more defensive than what we saw against Real Sociedad and what we saw against Nice. Like we have Danilo, Ugarte, not Nuno Mendes on the side. I feel that we're prepping for a more offensive team than the two previous, and he's smart to play someone who's more defensive on the left, especially with Nuno Mendes having a big issue with injuries, like 1 year out. He can't be, 90 minutes every game just like this, I think.
One thing I was thinking about is what Olivier was talking about last match, with Hakimi was on the bench, and then we had Zaire Emery starting on the right side and Nuno Mendes on the left. So we were
Yeah.
more offensive towards the left, and then Zaire Emery more holding position at the right side. And now he's doing the opposite this time. What do you think, Olivier?
Well, so this composition for me, or the starting 11 for me, it's a lot of happened with Dembele being out. So
Yeah.
Dembele being out, I think he changed his plan. That's my opinion, right? So that's why we can see Barcola, but Barcola and Hakimi, we haven't seen them play in the same side together. So that would be interesting. So I'm hoping that Lee Kang-in can be, the relay between Hakimi and Barcola to a degree on the defense position. Attacking, Barcola has the skill set, Hakimi has the skill set. The question mark I have from a defense perspective will be Danilo. I haven't seen him play with Beraldo or being in center backs together, so that would be new for us. But again, I think it's the time to do it. We have a lead. We have 10 points lead. Happy to see Vitinha in the midfield. For me, as I said the last time, is the X factor. So I'm happy to do it. Ugarte is playing his best football right now. Mbappe was supposed to be on the bench. I guess is not because of Dembele's injury. And I'm surprised to see Colomwani as a forward as opposed to Ramos, because Ramos was at least meeting the requirements. But it's also good to see Colomwani being in the rotation and being played as a forward. So honestly, for me, happy as long as we can keep the score at 0 on our end and score as many as we can on the other side.
Yeah, and this formation is just like a starting 11 set up by us, kind of. But also it could be moved around and shuffled so much. Lee Kang-in could be on the left with Mbappe and Colomwani in the center, and Barcola stays on the right, with two midfielders in Vitinha and Ugarte as well. So if we need that extra power forward, if we don't keep the clean sheet, like you said, and we need that extra punch up forward, but it's an amazing starting 11, I would say, for a team against Montpellier. And Montpellier is a team we kind of quite do well against. So we're going all in today.
We won the first leg. Let's see if we can win the second.
Yeah, that's right. Couple of draws lately, though. But I think this time we're going for like a win.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
For sure.
The one thing I would be cautious about is if we are looking at, I know it's not on the screen, but if you're looking at Montpellier's, starting 11, it's a lot of, Nordin, who knows Mbappe very well, Teji Savanier, Wabi Kazri, and Koulibaly. So the four-head kind of triangle, well, four, well, that's not necessarily a triangle, but it's
four-sided triangle.
you know what I meant. But yeah, I think the reason why we have the midfielders and the forwards that we have, or at least Lucho that put together, that's because also Montpellier is playing that way. And exactly. I love the fact that Lucho is adapting and adjusting whenever he can to make sure we are having the greatest team when we're facing an opponent. And I'm looking forward to the victory. You guys seem very confident. I think we're done with draws, but let's see.
Joseph?
Yeah, I think Montpellier is very difficult on his when he's playing home. They are very difficult. It's not an easy game. That's why we can see Enrique with his selection was very serious. He didn't, of course, besides the injury of Dembele. He carefully selected his team. The center is very good. The attack is very, very quick, very fast as usual. Although he made some changes, some modification, like playing Barcola on the right side from the same side with Hakimi. But we all know very well Enrique that every time he's doing such surprises with his selection. So he never stay in one selection from game to another game. Always changing. Also, we've seen him when he was coaching the Spanish team. Also, he was doing the same issue. Every game is differently than the previous game. Anyway, I hope his selection will be good. But when I see Zaire Emery out, I don't feel well. Maybe because, as Mari said, that he's focusing on the defense side. But no, PSG is an attacking team. If your attack is not well, then there is a problem. Anyways, we don't miss anything to win. But as I said, Montpellier, they are very difficult on their playground.
Plus, Zaire Emery is fit and he's on the bench, so he could come in at any time. It could be an easy change for him to come in or Lee Kang-in, which we saw struggles to play the whole 90 minutes these days. So maybe that would be a natural change in the second half, maybe. So that would be a good change. Plus, also we're building up the team for our next match actually in 2 weeks against Marseille in Marseille.
Yeah.
So that's a very important match.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. Is anyone from your fan clubs going to the Parc des Princes to watch that on the big screen?
Yeah, there are 15 guys from PSG Fan Club Lebanon will be there.
Oh, that's really cool then. That's really cool.
That's why we don't have any more spots. You took all of them. No, I'm kidding.
It's open.
Poor Marie with 15 from Lebanon.
But it's open. We didn't face any difficulty in booking
no, I'm
this.
kidding.
It's very easy.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice experience, I think.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going there. It's going to be food
Yeah,
and the whole match, and so if it's 15, I guess it's going to be some meza,
yeah.
some meza
Yeah,
and shawarma served.
You know, we like this. Maybe we can open the Lebanese meza there.
So that's what's going to happen. But anyhow, speaking of meza, I think one of my favorite lately players, Danilo Pereira, one of the soldiers of the team. That's his 150th match for Paris Saint-Germain. So that's a milestone, I think, for him.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about his season so far since he joined under Tuchel? If you guys remember that.
I remember when he joined, Dimitri and I would crack so many mean jokes about him because he didn't start out well. And really, first of all, I want to say credits to him because he stuck with it, and now he's one of the most important players in our team. And I really want, every time we see Colomwani or Ramos doing something clumsy, I really try to think, remember, Danilo used to not be able to control the ball. So just be patient, and maybe, it will go our way. So credits to him, and I hope it will be the same for some of our playing strugglings this season.
Danilo?
Yeah.
Was that a Marseille fan joining, or?
No. Who's joining? Nobody's joining because Marseille is joining. No, I think Danilo on my end. I think Danilo is that's the one you want to have in your team. Like dedicated, passionate, professional, someone you can rely on. He's not that far from getting the armband as a team captain. So it shows that he has some values that are super important for a squad, and he's been delivering 100% or maybe 110% for the team. And I think I've been thinking about that, and I think I love him. So that's it.
Drop the mic. Joseph on Danilo.
Danilo, if you can notice that Danilo with the Portuguese team, he plays in the middle.
Yeah. Defensive.
But with PSG, he's used to play in the defense, starting from Tuchel. So these changes in the role of Danilo is something very important, something very big. Of course, he suffered a lot, but now he's steady. He's like the backbone. Whenever he's there, he's the backbone of the team. Really.
That's so true. Especially, I think he got a lot of experience playing in midfield when we had Messi on the team, and Messi wasn't doing a lot of defensive role, and then he had to always cover on the right side with Achraf Hakimi, also known for his offensive play. Messi not running back, he had to kind of clear up so many times that now he became so good at tackling and the defensive job that they saw, like, why not put him in defense? Before Tuchel used to try it with Marquinhos, playing him in midfield and Danilo back. I don't know if you guys remember that. And there was a big discussion in why is it a center back playing in defensive midfield and a defensive midfield playing center back. But now we understand that this guy can play any defensive role anywhere on the pitch, and he does a great job.
Yeah. And also he has such a leveled head. He's so relaxed, and he always, I feel like there are so few situations where he loses his composure, and it's great. And I think it's great to have him right in front of the goal, because in the most stressful moments, he doesn't fumble. He does the right thing. He doesn't get red cards or penalties or whatever. He just does the right thing. So
Super focused captain style.
yeah.
We smell clean sheet. I'm just saying.
Stop jinxing it, Olivier.
That's what we're saying earlier. I don't know. We was like, we're confident. He's doing great. Well, then
I think this could be like a good defensive partnership with Danilo with his right-footed player on the right side, Beraldo with his left-footed on the left side. I think that could be a defensive partnership towards the end of the season if Marquinhos doesn't come back. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, because I think two left-footed defensive players could be a bit kind of risky.
well, you have more people can potentially on the sidelines. You have Skriniar will be coming back. Kimpembe will coming back. You can also play Lucas Hernandez as a center back as well.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that we have a bench. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We have a bench. We need to make sure we understand that. All fans out there understand that we have a bench. The new project gave us a bench. That's awesome.
That's so true. That's so true. Plus Mukiele, he played on both teams. I was expecting him to start, actually, just to give him like that little kind of, maybe he comes
Push.
in.
Maybe in the second half.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Hakimi also is he needs to play better, air quote better, but he can be subbed off, and we have also Mukiele as an option, right? So
That's right.
it's super cool to have again that bench that we've been aiming for or dying for many years.
That's so true. I remember the beginning of the season when Nuno Mendes was out and Kimpembe was out, and we were talking about like, oh my God, I hope we manage to do it this season with like so many injuries. But no, actually, Luis Enrique did a fantastic job in rotating the team and trying out different, even with Zaire Emery playing a right back.
Soler
played left and right back.
Yeah.
But not every time. Huh? For the last 3 games when we draw, I believe that the selection wasn't good enough. He came with some changes, but it was very, very late. And I think Enrique is the first responsible for losing 6 points in the last 3 games, because he's thinking like this. He wants to give role maybe to everyone. He wants to change the selection, but it wasn't good enough.
I disagree.
Olivier shaking his head.
No, I disagree. I think he's preparing next year.
Maybe.
And I understand what you're saying. Lucho is responsible. I agree. He's responsible to put for this next year's preparation. He said it in press conference most of the time. He said, there will be an after Kylian. So why not? We have 10 points lead. We only have 10 games left or 9 games left. Why not trying something, right? And trying meaning sort of prepping for next year already. As long as you can keep everybody connected and make sure we have the same goal. And by the way, we still qualify for Champions League. We still qualify for Coupe de France. We're still ahead of the Ligue 1. We won the first trophy at the beginning of the season. Yeah, finger crossed. The toes, arms, legs. But why not trying right now? It's the best position. I would do it if I was him.
All right. Result for today, Joseph. What do you think the result is going to be?
3-0.
Marie?
2-0.
Olivier, how many goals are Paris Saint-Germain scoring? I know the clean sheet part, but how many goals are we scoring?
I'd say 2, and I'll put my money on Kolo Muani and Kylian.
Woo! Kylian, actually, he's the top scorer against Montpellier. Yeah, I'll go 3-0. That's me and Joseph. I think we go 3. Yeah. So we have Kolo. I agree. I think Kolo Muani is going to do like amazingly well today, especially if Mbappe plays on the left side.
Yeah, it's his time. It's his chance. Especially that he's not getting enough time to play.
All right.
He wants to prove
quick question. We're going to start in a minute. Quick question. Are we going to easily go through in the next round of the Champions League? Easily.
No, we should not think like this.
There's
Yeah, it
nothing.
is like this, but it's not. It's difficult game. We should not think like this. It's a very
We're on the
difficult game.
PSG for PSG show. We should go like, yeah.
Of course, catch me if you can. Remember Kylian, running as fast as he can, and this. Who we're gonna even remember his name because now he's Mr. Nobody trying to hold the jersey. It's like, hey, stay with me. I have something to tell you about my wife. No,
In Lebanese way, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I'm engaged.
sorry,
All right,
man.
guys. Have a nice match.
Likewise.
And see you then at the next match, the Classique against Marseille. 3-0, hopefully. Hearts to you guys as well.
Likewise.
And see you guys.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye, you
Bye
guys.
bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.